Hi there, my name's Martin. I work as a delivery driver in Exeter. I just wanted to take an opportunity to have a little bit of a rant, if that's quite alright with you guys. Basically about the state of the traffic situation in Exeter. Though this morning I understand that there was an accident, but it took me 50 minutes to get from Toby Carvery down to Greg's opposite the motor services. This is a journey that would normally take around about 3 minutes. Now I understand that there has been an accident on the outskirts of Exeter. However, I feel that if it wasn't for the LTN in Heavitree and Whipton, we wouldn't already have the knock-on effects of heavy traffic in Exeter. Now, as I said to you before, I work as a delivery driver. I work for Just Eat, Uber Eats, Deliveroo and Stewart, which are the platform that do deliveries for Tesco's, Co-op, Pets at Home and a few other places. So the way that these companies work is they send you a job and you can either accept or decline that job based on whether you think it's worthwhile for you. So I always look at where I'm picking up from, whether I'm likely to be waiting where I'm picking up, what the traffic's like to the destination, and what the area's like where I'm dropping off. So if, for example, I know there's going to be heavy traffic, then I won't generally do that job because it ends up not being worth my while, because you don't get paid for waiting for an order to be prepared, or waiting in traffic, or waiting at a customer's address. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought just a little bit there. So just to put it in context a little bit, today my baby twins are at nursery, so we are paying about £100 for them to be at nursery. My wife's at work, and also paying for my older two to be at breakfast club at school. So that's £5 each as well. So to break even on today, we need, between the two of us, to make about £130 just to break even. Generally, I'd be wanting to make between £15 and £20 an hour doing the job that I'm doing. But at the moment, because of the state of the traffic in general in Exeter, I'm doing under £15 an hour, especially during rush hour. But obviously this morning there's a massive knock-on effect by the fact that there's been an extra accident. Bearing in mind that there has been that accident, I do still think that this LTN is causing horrendous issues for anybody that's self-employed, anybody that works in logistics or a courier, basically any small business. And you know, we weren't actually consultated in any kind of way, and my argument is that we use the roads, we pay road tax, so surely we should have been consultated. They should have found some way of getting an opinion from us, and from what I've heard, they didn't consult very well anyway with the people they even said that they do consult with. So yeah, that's my experience of the LTN so far. I've already made the difficult decision to stop delivering between 7:30 and about 9:30, and then again at rush hour in the evening, so 4 till 6, within Heavitree or Whipton. That includes going through them. So I can't obviously take a delivery that's coming from town out to the outskirts of Exeter. I need to basically stick in either in town or in the outskirts of Exeter, which is obviously hampering my abilities to make money. So yeah, for me, and I think I speak for most people that do the same sort of job as I do, it has definitely had a profound effect on our earnings, and for me at least on my mental health, because the amount of stress that's involved in trying to figure out how I'm going to get around heavy traffic that shouldn't normally be there is quite draining, especially when I've got baby twins and 2 other children to look after. It's not exactly ideal or what I needed. So please, if Devon County Council or Exeter City Council are watching this, I urge you to have a second thought about this LTN and whether it is appropriate, because it is severely impacting on everyone in the city, not just the people of Hevertree and Whipton, but the knock-on effects are ridiculous. So please have a second thought. And also, something else I forgot to mention was so the other thing that does happen on the apps, especially the apps that I work for, especially Just Eat, is that if I'm on an order and I'm significantly delayed, they will take that order away from me, which means that if I'm traveling to pick something up and I'm delayed by more than like 5-10 minutes, it's very random, they don't give you a specific amount of time, but if they deem that you're significantly delayed, they will take the order away from you and give it to somebody that they deem that can do it faster. So that means that essentially, while the traffic is extremely heavy, I'm taking a risk of travelling all the way to a pickup and not even being able to pick up an order. So that means that while the traffic's like this morning, basically there's no point in me working. So I'm in 2 minds whether to just not work at all this morning and just go home. So the fact that we've got such massive tailbacks in Exeter is definitely having a profound impact on myself and on other couriers that do jobs, as I said, like me. So please, Devon County Council, Exeter City Council, have a second thought about this and try and decide whether there's an alternative you can come up with, or whether it's worth doing it altogether, because I'm sure the fumes from the tailpipes at the moment must be more than what they were before. And you got to think that all these arterial roads generally have got houses on them. The other roads that are being affected, like Pinhoe Road, Poslow Road, Hevertree Road, all of them are still residential. So it's not exactly making their neighbourhood low traffic, is it? So please have a second thought.